Hi everybody, my name is Alice and welcome to my channel Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Aries. And just a reminder, there is a birthday special that I have on my website if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or any of the other 1-hour services. And it is 15% off from September 8th, because that was my birthday, until September 30th. So not only do you need to purchase, you also need to book in that time frame. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and check it out. All that information is in the description below. And I'll make my announcements at the end, but I just want to make sure I say that. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Aries today? Oh my God. First card out, the Magician. Oh my God. Okay, if you guys have been watching me, look at this. The Magician. And for me, every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. For me, this is the lottery card, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. Hermit, I'm a hermit, I'm Virgo. So this is that beautiful energy, and we're in eclipse season. It's Virgo season. So beautiful energy. And of course, it depends on when you're watching this video, but wow, powerful. Let's get the rest of the cards. Queen of Pentacles. We have the World card. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. For your opportunity, we have the Knight of Cups. For your challenge, we've got the 9 of Swords. So a lot of information coming in for you, Aries. All right, so let's take a look around the room. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcana. So that's going to be that big sweeping energy that's over months and years. And then everything else is going to be the minor arcana, which is going to be your day-to-day routines and activities. So, wow. We have, excuse me, my nose itches. So we have in your recent past, which is the first card that I pulled, the Magician, that major arcana. Then we have the World and the Hanged Man, both in your guidance and advice from Spirit. Interesting. All right, let's see what suits we have. We've got Cups, Swords, Cups, Pentacles. So we're missing Wands. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with your overall energy first. And that is the Magician in your recent past. Your present energy is the lottery card happening right here, right now. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. Your near future is the Queen of Pentacles. So it is this King's Queen. It's a continuation. Very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Your recent past is the Magician. This is you reinventing yourself. It's that simple. This is your conscious will to power. What is it that you want to create in your life? What changes are coming in? This is an active card. This is not passive. This is you actively creating something in your life right now. You're in charge of all the tools in your toolbox. You know your strengths and weaknesses, and you're tapping into your strengths. You're creating something that it is that you want, and you're reinventing yourself as you're doing this. It is that conscious will to power to create the life that you're looking for. He is the ultimate manifester. Then we have your present energy. Again, King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. This is you planning and preparing for the future. This is you being very practical, grounded, stable, secure right now, looking for structure. This is really telling me you know that you have a lot of resources, you know what they are, which really is, in a way, that aspect, it's a continuation of the Magician, knowing your resources and knowing how to utilize them. This is you really enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've worked really hard to get to this position, and you're not about to give it up anytime soon, and you're holding on to it. You're really enjoying your life right now. Your friend is the Hermit. He's got his hand on his best friend, the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. That is really talking about you doing some soul searching, going within, looking for answers in different areas of your life right now. I think it behooves you to go within, and it allows you to live your best life. that is part of your present energy. And then we have all 4 aces. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is breaking a barrier. That's telling me that you're getting a lot of clarity in your life right now, which is allowing you to see things that you want to do because you're self-actualizing with that Magician and then going into the lottery card. Beautiful. It might even be an opportunity for you to be able to communicate very clearly in some aspect of your life. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That is the Ace of love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection straight up to source. That is talking about you having a new beginning in love. In getting in touch with love, maybe, because all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. So when you have the Ace of Love, the Ace of Cups, it could be a new beginning in a platonic relationship, romantic relationship, getting a pet, having a child, having a hobby that you love, starting a career that you love. This could be, you know, having something that is really satisfying for you on an emotional level. It's also you getting in touch with your intuition, so listening to that inner voice, right? Trusting your gut, that kind of feeling. And maybe learning to trust your intuition more or even expanding it. And that's a beautiful thing for you to be able to do, especially with this King of Pentacles and the Hermit. If you're soul searching, it's you trusting your intuition on that. Then we also have this connection to source. And when you're in that beautiful, loving vibration, that's why you're in that flow. It's energy. It is beautiful, loving, high vibing energy. And when you're in that flow, it allows you to attract a lot of abundance and prosperity to you. You become a magnet and beautiful things start coming your way. People, places, things, ideas even. It's a wonderful energy to have, and you have a new beginning in that. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is out with the old, in with the new. It's a passionate, enthusiastic spark in any area of your life. It's you choosing to go in a different direction or in maybe even the continuous direction that you're already going in because that's resonating with you. Remember, first card that was pulled is this major arcana of the Magician. You are really creating and expanding the life that it is that you want right now. It's a beautiful energy. You put a lot of thought and effort and energy into it. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And it's this Queen's Ace because your present energy and your near future, that is a power couple. They both plan and prepare for the future. Aries, there's something special about that coming in for you. We have this King. His ace is the Ace of Pentacles. So that is presenting you with a golden opportunity in the 3D. That could be in relationships. That can be in career, work, retirement, finances, your health, travel, location, relocation, housing, education, anything in the 3D. You know, this could be you starting a rock band. It could be anything in the 3D is an opportunity for you. Then we go to your near future, and it's the Queen of Pentacles. Again, planning, preparing for the future. She is also, she is also grounded, stable, secure. She likes structure also. She's very open-hearted, very nurturing, very loving, loves to spend time in the home, really enjoys being out there and plodding along, taking time to smell the roses. She's really enjoying it, very knowledgeable. Really attracts a lot of abundance and prosperity. It's a beautiful energy, and that is something that there's something special coming in for you in the 3D because we have the King and Queen there. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. All right. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Six of Wands. The, oh my God. You're not going to believe this. I don't even believe it. I can't. I just, the luck. Okay. So, King of Pentacles, Hermit. That's the Hermit character in this deck. Look what just showed up. The Hermit. Oh my God. So it's really a soul searching moment for you. And we'll get to that in just a second. I just, the coincidences, which are not coincidences, are just amazing what's coming up for you, Aries. So then we also have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. All right, so let's start with your near future and then we'll go forward. Your recent past, and we'll go forward. So we have the Magician being clarified by the 5 of Cups and the Tower. So this is really talking about you mourning the loss of something. This is the card of loss and bereavement. So I feel like after a loss and a Tower moment, this could be a person, a place, a thing, an idea. Maybe it was a dream that never materialized. You wanted something so bad and it just didn't show up. You're mourning the loss of it. That's represented by these 3 spilt cups of wine. You're in the grieving aspect now, but this is a Tower moment. Maybe everything around you crumbled because it wasn't a strong foundation. Maybe it just wasn't something that was meant to be. It can be that simple. And that's when you get a lot of revelations coming in, when things don't work out for you. Because they're clarifying the Magician. That's all about reinvention and that conscious active will to power, that will to imagination, tells me that it's all because you've released something and it's something that was near and dear to your heart, and now you're reinventing yourself. The thing with this card is, while he is mourning the loss of these 3 spilt cups, he has that black cloak of mourning on. He's going to release that, turn around and see that he still has 2 cups standing. That now becomes the card of gratitude and allows you to move forward with a different energy, because it's all about energy with the Magician. He's tapped in. He is the Magician. That's all energy. That is you switching your energy away from loss and a lower vibration into a higher vibration and the card of gratitude. But you are having a Tower moment and revelations around that. A lot of eye-openers, a lot of life lessons are coming in for you. That's your recent past. Now we're looking at the present energy. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, being clarified by the 6 of Wands and the Hermit. That is amazing. This is the card of victory and success after a struggle. So that could be after this Tower moment and that 5 of Cups. Now comes the victory and success. With the lottery card, let me reiterate that. The lottery card, victory and success after a struggle. And we have the Hermit with you soul searching. I think you going within has given you victory and success in this type of energy, because maybe it's allowed you to figure out what's truly important to you in your life. Maybe it's given you insight into different aspects of your life. This is that kind of moment where you're looking at the big picture. Not only are you looking at yourself, what really motivates you, what really makes you happy. Do you like where you're at in your life right now? And if not, what can you do to change it? But you're looking at your finances, your health. You're looking at what you do for a living, what you do for work, your retirement, if you're retired, maybe your relationship to friends, family, your pets. Maybe it's with your grandkids too. It's everything. Do you like the neighborhood you live in? Location, relocation, traveling. When was the last time you had a vacation? You're looking at everything. How is your health? What's your favorite color now? Because if it's changed, that tells you that there's been a shift in energy. When if at one point it was red and now you're looking at pink, or yellow or blue or green or whatever. It's kind of like, think of an opposite. So that kind of reveals where you're at. Maybe it has something to align with the chakra. Maybe it has something to do with, let's say you went from red to green, and maybe instead of having those energy levels around you, now it's more green and nurturing, heart-oriented, or you spend more time out in the garden, whatever it might be. You're soul searching and you're getting enlightenment. And that's enlightenment on yourself. And I think it's your relationship to the world around you, because this is victory and success out in the world around you. What an incredible energy. That is your present energy, and that is Aries, right? Victory and success. I love it. Then we have in your near future, this Queen of Pentacles. And she's being clarified by the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So this is really talking about you having a lot of choices coming in, and this is choosing wisely because the universe is going to present you with good and bad choices. This is you also waiting for clarity. You see the clouds there? That's kind of symbolizing that you might not see things very clearly right now. Doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. It's just that, you know, there you might have like, well, is that good or is this good? I'm not sure. That's okay. Wait for clarity. The thing is that you are seeing that you have a lot of choices. And then we have the 8. So that's about you making choices, but getting clarity. This is about you figuring out what it is that you want to do. And what you want to do is get emotional satisfaction, because this is telling me you're not satisfied. You have the 8 of Cups. That's a lot of cups. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's the goal. You are pursuing your passion. That's the red shoes and the red cloak. You're leaving these 8 cups behind to pursue something that is more near and dear to your heart, something that you really get a deep emotional satisfaction on, because you've realized that that's part of what you need in your life to make you happy. So you're going to walk away. You're willing to risk it all during eclipse season, because the time I'm filming, it's the month of September, and we are in eclipse season. So we already had that Pisces lunar eclipse on the 7th. And then we have the Virgo partial solar eclipse on the 21st. So this is telling me you want that emotional satisfaction, that 9th cup that goes right there. You're willing to risk it all. That's how much it means to you. All right, that is your current energy, Aries. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers. The World card, Major Arcana, the 7 of Cups. So I just want to show you. And the Hanged Man. Look at this. Same card, different deck. A lot of choices coming in. You want to choose from the heart. Cups, it's your emotions, it's love. So again, in the guidance and advice from Spirit, the World, the 7 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So we're looking at this World card. This is you having this door wide open. It's a portal. You're taking one last look over your shoulder. There's magic everywhere. There's excitement everywhere before you step out into the next chapter of your life. This card signifies one door closing behind you as a new one is opening, and you're getting ready for this next chapter, this next adventure in your life, and you're enjoying the magic that's around you. This is, to me, an incredibly positive card, and that is the White Heart. That is talking about you getting ready to start this new journey, because in this deck, the Fool, the first card in the Major Arcana, is also this White Heart. It's a play on words. But this is you really choosing what it is that you want to do. Do you want to take this path that's already been forged by other people, or do you want to make your own way in the world, forge a new path? That's what entrepreneurs and artists do, scientists do. You're starting your own path. That's something that's coming in. Then again, we have that 7 of Cups. This is you having a lot of choices. In this deck, it's represented by a wishing well. A lot of choices are coming in. And again, good and bad. It's up to you to use your discernment to see what's right for you. But nothing has settled yet. They're swirling around. Again, you're waiting for clarity before you choose one. And then it has kind of settled for that time. Then we have the Hanged Man, another Major Arcana. This is about you taking that time out, gaining a different perspective on things going on in your life. To me, that's you getting even more insight. We have the Hermit here and the Hanged Man. This is about you choosing to take a time out to gain that perspective on something in your life. And that allows you to come out reborn. What's the first card? The Magician. Reinvented, reborn. That's what that dragonfly is representing. So a lot of change and transformation coming in for you. Let me put this back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. Oh my God, here it is. I can't even make this stuff up. We have the World card, which is the last card of the Major Arcana, being clarified by the Fool, the 0. This is the first card of the Major Arcana. Again, one door closes and another one opens. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit right on top of each other. Oh my God. I get excited by this. You can't make this up. I love it. I love it. Then we have the Six of Swords. Let me get the rest of the cards. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Cups. Remember, I said everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, incredible. The World card being clarified by the Fool and the Six of Swords. This is you literally starting the next chapter of your life. You're taking a leap of faith. You're doing it from the purity of your heart. That's what that white rose is representing. You're just going to go for it. This is the next chapter of your life, and it's super high vibing and positive. That's what all this yellow is representing. It's really a good energy coming in for you. And then we have the Six of Swords. This is talking about you leaving everything behind. This is leaving trouble behind, going on to a calmer time in your life. This is you not bringing any emotional baggage. They're only going with the clothes on their back. So you're leaving a lot of crap behind. Good. Why do you want to carry stuff with you? You don't. Nobody does. Even if it's not intentional, you've done some release work, whether it was you doing the release work or just time itself maybe diffuses things that are emotionally charged or just are releasing you from it, a natural progression in time. This is you making that transition. This can also be the card of travel. So maybe that's going to be part of your new journey. Maybe you're traveling. As this door closes, you're traveling to this next chapter in your life. And maybe that does involve travel. Maybe it involves relocation or moving. Then we're looking at the Seven of Cups. All of those choices and nothing is settled. It's being clarified by the Ten of Cups. Remember, everybody wants the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. So, making choices, choosing from the heart. What is going to bring you this emotional satisfaction? This card is following your inner joy. This is happy, joyful family. So, choose from your heart. What is it that you really want to do in this life? What is it? What do you feel it in your heart? And then we've got the Hierophant. This is you getting these divine downloads from Spirit. This is the card that's really talking about faith, loyalty, and commitment. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment to yourself, to your family. This is you having that to Spirit. This is a beautiful energy that's coming in for you. I think that helps guide you. Your faith, loyalty, and commitment helps ground you into choosing what is right for you with this emotional satisfaction. And you know what this else is? I can't talk. Can you tell? That happens when I channel. This is you choosing what is emotionally healthy and satisfying for you. This is good health. This is success. That's what's coming in. You're not compromising yourself, and you're not choosing something that is a negative for you. You're really choosing something positive. So you're not compromising in that regard, and that's powerful. I need to pause this for a second. My alarm's going off. All right, sorry about that. And so what I like about this with these divine downloads is that this is coming from your spirit guides, your guardian angels. This is coming from your ancestors. This is coming from Source itself. It's literally this divine download that's coming in, and that's considered a blessing. So definitely pay attention to maybe some signs that might be coming in also. This could be in blessings and omens coming in. Numerology, maybe you're seeing numbers everywhere. Everyone's seeing angel signs, so pay attention to that when that really shows up. There could be a lot of things. It could be music, songs coming in on the radio, and maybe this song has just a little extra special resonance today than it normally would, and maybe that's your spirit guide saying pay attention to the lyrics, see what it says to you today. Then we have the Hanged Man, and it's being clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So this is an interesting energy. This is a stubborn, stuck energy, and then this one is the card of taking on too many burdens and doing that release work. It's an opportunity for you to take a time out, step back for a minute, and take a look at what it is that you're doing from a different perspective, because maybe you can't see it. And if you take that time and do like a recheck with yourself, you might see it, because this is telling me that you're carrying around too many burdens and it's time to lay some things down. This is the card of burnout. This is your energy. This is taking action. So this is really looking at where you're expending your energy. You might need to do a triage on yourself and say, like, here's a 10. Let's use that for an example. Do a triage that says, you know what? I really need to dial it back to 6 things right now. 10 is just too much. It's overwhelming. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delegate a couple of these wands, a couple of these burdens to somebody else. They can help. I'm going to maybe give some back if somebody tasked you with something. Maybe there's some parts of your routine that you don't even need to do anymore, that it's already kind of like run its course. Now it's you actually releasing it, so you don't even need that anymore. It's you doing that type of triage and analysis that says, what do I need, what do I not need, because I am running too thin right now. So take a look at your energy. That way you can conserve it and keep your strength, because the next card for me, well, this card, is really that card of being so burned out with your energy that you actually make yourself physically sick, like you get the flu, so your body is forced to take a time out and to rest and recover. So take a look at that. Then we've got it with this 4 of Pentacles. So this is a stubborn, stuck energy. This is really talking about you blocking change. You're holding on to something so tight, you're blocking change. And if it's your finances, that's a miserly type energy. And that's really talking about you preventing this type of abundance and prosperity coming in because you're blocking it by holding on to what you have so tight. You need to be just a little more flexible, and that will free things up and get things flowing and moving again. So pay attention to what it is that you might be holding on to that's inflexible, that might be so when you're holding on tight, I guess is what I'm trying to say, it creates a blockage. It's blocking the heart chakra with the pentacle when you're holding on so tight. You could be holding on so tight to a relationship, and it's blocking anything from positive from coming into that relationship. Is very restrictive, where if it was a little more flexible, it would continue to flourish. This holding on so tight that's inflexible is choking it out. It's that kind of energy. All right, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Knight of Cups. The opportunity is for you to follow your heart. This is beautiful Prince Charming energy. Is bringing his cup of love forward. What is it that you truly want in this life? Look at that in the material world, right? But you're choosing from your heart. This is also talking about having an artistic expression right now. Maybe you don't want a relationship. A lot of people are single and happy, and that's okay. You know, but this is about, when you see Prince Charming, it's like also this artistic expression. That's why he's playing the harp here. So maybe it's painting, maybe it's music, maybe your love language is cooking. And this is a great opportunity for you to have that self-expression, and it's very satisfying. It's really underrated what art can do for people. Art, music, that type of expression. So I feel like that's something that you have an opportunity for. Then we have, in your challenge position, we have the 9 of Swords. So this is known as the never-ending nightmare. He's afraid of a lot of things that he sees that go bump in the night. This is that opportunity for you to get a handle on maybe some unsubstantiated fears that are coming up, self-doubt, self-sabotaging behavior, free-floating anxiety. This could be a lot of stress and anxiety, things that you play over and over in your head, and it could just be overthinking also. But this is traditionally a fear-based card, so things that are really worrying you and keeping you up at night. That's your challenge. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it, and when you do, it's incredibly satisfying. So you have to work a little harder to overcome those fears, and let's get some cards and find out why. So for your opportunity, we've got the Star and the 2 of Wands. For your challenge, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So now you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. It's what everybody wants. And remember, don't forget, the first card was the Magician, then the Lottery card. I mean, this is really lining up for you, Aries. Let me get the last clarifier, the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. All right, so we are looking at this beautiful Prince Charming energy. And again, not only is it you bringing your cup of love forward, really pursuing your heart. What is it that you want in this world right now that's emotionally satisfying? You're on a mission to accomplish that. but there's also an artistic flair. So don't leave that behind. You need that. And it's being clarified by the Star card and the Two of Wands. This is you clarifying your intention. What do you want in this world? You're holding it out. What do you want in this world? He's on a mission. It's very important. You have an opportunity for that. What is it that you really want? Choose from your heart. It's going to bring this hope, faith, healing, and renewal. This is going to be your guiding light. And you know what? This is the same star that's in this Hermit card. Same. There's a lot going on in this reading for you that has a lot to do with enlightenment, hope, faith, healing, and renewal. I feel that this is a beautiful, if you follow your heart, this is beautiful because a lot of things are lining up for you and a lot of self-actualization. Knowing thyself is the most important thing I think you can do, because we have the Hermit and the Hanged Man here, looking at things from a different perspective. That means you're looking at it from different perspectives, which is going to make it a well-rounded vision of everything, so you can make a smart, educated decision for yourself. So again, your opportunity is Prince Charming energy, the Two of Wands, clarifying your intention of what you want in this world, and looking at this to be your guiding light. This is really going to help you reinvent yourself, and that's going to help heal you. So if you feel like there's something that's lacking or missing in your life right now, you have an opportunity to really enrich your life. All right, now let's go ahead and look at your challenge. Your challenge is the Nine of Swords, some fears that are coming up. It's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is that tree of life. This is allowing you to really keep your eye on the prize, because this is what you want. This is friends, family, pets, career, retirement, education. This is going to be your finances, health, travel, location, relocation, housing. It's everything in the 3D and so much more. That tells me that that's what you're worrying about. Maybe you're worrying how you're going to pay your mortgage or anything along those lines, how you're going to retire. Because let's face it, the world's pretty crazy right now. But this is something that I think that's coming up for you. And that's okay. So for you to overcome that type of fear, because it's in the challenge position, it is to focus on the reality of what you have and how you're keeping your eye on the prize. So maybe that's kind of having that game plan in life, because you're at a crossroads right here. You're taking that time for assessment. This is allowing you to look at all the work that you've done up until this point so far, and that allows you to see your progress. Do you need to pivot and go in a different direction? Maybe you double down on something that's really good. Either way, this is allowing you to just take a good hard look at the reality of what you're doing right now. All the work, time, effort, energy, finances you've invested in people, places, things, your job, your retirement, your health. You're looking at the big picture right now. And you're asking yourself, are you happy? That's a big, big question. All right, that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you for today. If you could, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. It's hurricane season here in Florida. So as soon as there's going to be an open window in October, November, that's when I am going to Canada, and then Scotland, Ireland, and Scandinavia. So sign up for the newsletter if you'd like to book a reading with me in person when I'm in your country. I'm only going to do one a day. Sometimes I'm not going to do any because I'm there to see the country, but I always love meeting people in person. I just love it. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up. You will be the first to know after about 36 to 48 hours. Then I open it up to the channel. But the newsletter people have the first opportunity, and then you would want to book right away. Otherwise, like I said, I open it up and it fills up fast. So there's that. And what else to tell you? So I have a new segment on my channel. It's called Daily Tarot. So if you want to see Daily Tarot, it's short and sweet. It's only 4 minutes to 10 minutes. It's short. So it just depends on how much information comes in from Spirit. So definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in. I also have a membership on the YouTube channel, and that is a lot of fun. We have an awesome community. If that's something you want to be part of, consider joining the channel. It's also a great way to support the channel. What do you get? You get a monthly video. So September, the whole month. October, the whole month. Then you get a weekly video that you guys get to vote on. I put a poll out. Whatever wins, that's what the video is going to be on. And something really special. So you guys know I go live twice a week. I go live on Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation. It's through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and if it's live, it's also Super Chat. Some people submit their questions in advance because they're in different time zones, different schedules, and then they just watch it in the replay, or they watch it and they don't have to stress out about trying to submit a question. They just kick back and let it happen. So there's that. Well, if you're a member and you show up during the live, and when we do a shout out sometime throughout the show, we'll see you in the chat, because you'll be like, hey, how are you? And it's got a little emoji next to your name. So we're going to write down your name. I'm going to write down your name, and I put you in here, and then I mix it up, and then I choose a name. In this case, it would be Aaron. And then Aaron would have a free question. Now, the questions are normally a $20 minimum for PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and $30 for Super Chat, because PayPal takes 40%. So that being said, if you're a member, you get 2 chances a week to have your name go in here, and you figure, depending on the amount of, where it falls on the calendar, maybe you're getting 9 or 10 chances a month to get a free question. And you could, if you win each week? My moderator Ken won twice in a row, and that's what happens. My moderators are also members, so that's another benefit, and I think that one's pretty cool. So there's that. What else to tell you? Oh, hit the notification bell if you want to see me go live. That way you know, and hit the notification bell anyways for the channel. That way you see when the videos post, and you're informed on what's happening, because there's going to be a lot of changes coming up. So definitely do that. If you're a member, vote in the poll. If you've just become a member, vote in the poll, and you can go binge watch all the prior videos. What else to tell you? I have a backup channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts Daily. Definitely go and like that. I'm going to run a contest probably next week where I'm going to see how many people will go and just sign up for that one. Just subscribe. You don't have to. I'm not posting there, but I want people to also be on that one too, in case something happens to this channel. I'll give away a free reading. That's a $250 value. So definitely go ahead and like it. Again, link is in the description below. All of this information is, you can visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And like I was saying in the very beginning, I'm running a birthday special right now. Go to birthday sale. You'll see everything that is discounted by 15%. That's $38 you're going to save. I don't do sales very often, so if this is something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and book. Go check it out. So you can sign up for the free newsletter. You can book a personal reading, not the missing person consultation for the sale, but it is available. I also have a new segment on there called Messages from Your Loved Ones, where I use my mediumship. I do that on the live show, so I thought, well, why not? Why is it not on the website? So that is now on the website. And then what else? You can also do the Learning Center. Sorry, I have to think. We have to do the Learning Center, which is going to be the 5-week manifestation masterclass, the online tarot masterclass. That's also where I do the private one-on-one sessions of tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration. And those 3 are available at a discount right now at 15% off during this sale, if that's something you're interested in. Also, check out Allison's Picks on my website. That's all my affiliate links. Wonderful products. All right, everybody, don't forget, take advantage of that sale. It's only good from September 8th until the 30th. All right, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.